The Boss Show. Hello and welcome to the Boss Show. This is the show just for you to let you know what's going on in the studio, to tell you what we've been doing, what we're doing now, and what we're going to be doing, and to show you this. I hate this thing. I hate it because we have this law now in Colorado that says, like, if you go and get groceries, that every bag that you get costs 10 cents now. I don't really know why though. I don't know why they think that if you get a plastic bag, if they just give nature a dime, then nature's gonna be like, oh, it's okay then. But either way, now I gotta get the bag. I gotta bring my own bags everywhere, and the biggest problem is that I always forget these. I forget them and I wind up at the store, I don't have these things, and then now they're charging me like extra money to have bags. Well, guys, welcome to February. We have made it through January, the Monday of the year. We are now into February. It is still winter, and trust me, because I looked outside just a minute ago and my balls turned blue and I came back in. I'm like, nope, not going outside yet. When I hear those first birds singing outside with tweedly, they're really saying, it's safe to come outside now. Your balls will not turn blue. And I'll be like, okay, then I will go outside. How did you guys like the Choo Choo Charles series? I really enjoyed playing that. It was actually a little bit more detailed than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I knew it was a horror game about a big spider train, and I didn't expect to have a new horror game boyfriend, but that happened also. And I knew it was like developed by one guy, but I didn't expect it to be pretty much a completely open world. You could just go around wherever you wanted to and do whatever you want. I'm still exploring that game, even though I finished it. I've gone back and I'm like walking down random paths and finding things and looking at stuff, and I haven't found a dildo yet. I'm expecting somewhere to find a dildo. Haven't found it yet. So that was a really good series. I'm really hoping for a sequel to that. I'm hoping for, I don't know if you saw it, but there's a little Easter egg in there that starts talking about this character called Gus the Bus. I don't know. Maybe there'll be a Gus the Bus game coming soon. I'll play it. So there was that. I was sick, by the way. I wanted to let you guys know that last month I did get sick for, it was about a week. I was just, I was laying in bed going, I'm going to try to get up and work. No, I'm not. I was just completely laid out for about a week, and that got me behind in my videos. And also, and I wanted to mention this, it also kind of delayed, it got rid of January's VR meetup. I'm sorry about that. I wanted to get together and do the normal meetup in January, but I was sick. I wasn't being able to work, and that actually also delayed the first Dear Two Letters show. That is still gonna happen. I promise you it is. But yeah, being sick for a week, that kind of it delayed the first Dear Two Letters show. And I'll say this for now. I know now, because I'm having worked on it and looked at it, I'll probably do that show twice a month. Not once every week, but twice a month. Because it takes a little time when you guys see the videos, it takes a little time for you guys to write in, to send me letters that I can answer later, and I want to make sure that I've got a lot of, I don't want to start up a Dear Two Letters show, be like, hello, it is Dear Two Letters. Dear Two, how are you? Fine. That's the end of the show. Bye. I want to have at least a few letters, you know? So that's going to be a twice a month thing. Also going to do I'll tell you about that in a minute. Either way, my whole point in this was to thank you guys for being patient with me. Some of you guys saw it and some of you didn't, because a lot of you guys who watch my YouTube channel don't actually follow me on Twitter, but I put it out everywhere I could on social media that I was sick, and a lot of you guys were like, hey, it's okay, think about yourself first. And so I did. I thought about me, and that's about it. And I laid down and I didn't do nothing for a while. But I wanted to thank you for being patient with me. There was a few days without videos, and I'm one of those weirdos that I can't stand it when I do that. Even if I'm sick, if I miss a few days on YouTube, it bothers me more than it bothers anybody else. I hate doing that. However, that was last May. It's gone. That just flowed over my face, and it is over there now. Now we've got February. What's going to happen in February? Well, first of all, we've got, you saw the classrooms games that are going on. We have to finish that off. After that, I know some of you guys have written to me about this. Some of you are really passionate about the Moss 2, the VR game that I was playing. And the only reason that I cut that off was because my controller went out. I was sitting there and I was playing the game, and then suddenly the mouse went whoop boom and just committed suicide off the back of a cliff. And I'm like, why did you do that? And it's like, your damn controller. So yeah, my controller got screwed up and I had to send it back to Valve. I got a different one that came back in, and that kind of put a delay on that. And then after that, I started playing something else, and then I kind of forgot I was playing Moss 2, and then all this confusion and stuff started bouncing between the two neurons that I have in my head going, are we confused? Why, yes, we are! So now that I have a new controller, I will finish Moss 2. I'm planning on doing that this month, and after that, I don't know if you guys remember, a while back we had a game called Deliver Us the Moon, and it was by an indie studio. And it was basically about going to the moon and finding out that we had like power up there. Not only did we have power up there, but it was like powering Earth. And then the people up there went, fuck it, and they took off and they left Earth in a blackout for a while. I thought it was a really good game. It was, I don't know if it was their first game or not, but it was close to their first game if it wasn't their first one. Well, now we have Deliver Us Mars, and apparently this game is a direct sequel to Deliver Us the Moon, and it's about what happened with the people who took off from the moon. I'm guessing they went to Mars. Why? I don't know. They might have went, you know what, there's no good coffee here. Fuck it, let's go to Mars. I have no idea. But we will start playing that this month. I have a feeling that that's going to be a more story-oriented game. I love a game with a good story, and that's sci-fi and story, and it comes together and it massages my grundle. So we'll be doing that. The schedule is going to continue as it was started from the beginning of the year. The first Year 2 show is going to come up. It's taken me a little bit longer to do that first one because I don't exactly know what the balls I'm doing yet. But once that first one comes out, I'll get on a routine and I'll be able to do it. That and the games are going to come out. Indie Windy is going to continue. We have a lot of crazy ass games for Indie Windy coming up, so I really hope you're enjoying that show because you never know what's going to happen on Wednesday now. It could be really scary or it could just be stupid. So it's pretty much going to stay the same as we started out this year. Going to keep on going. I always, by the way, if you guys have suggestions over a game that you'd like to see me play, that's great. In fact, the new game, Deliver Us Mars, I didn't even know that thing was out. I'd forgotten about the other game. It was like one of you guys that came up and said, say, did you know there's a sequel to And I'm like, no, I didn't. Where is it? So we'll keep going down that road. Always suggestions are great. But right at this moment, right now, this very right now here, there is a video from someone special that I think you should see.
Well, hey there, guys. It's been a little while since you've seen me, hasn't it? And I mean, here I am in... there's a house burning back there. I don't know if you noticed that. Well, and you may ask yourself, why is there a house burning behind you? And yeah, I really would like to have a decent reason, but I don't. Now, okay, the reason there's a burning house behind me is because I wanted to stand in someplace interesting, so I chose a random world, and the burning house is burning. That's why there's a burning house behind. I'm sorry! I did want to say, though, that I'm really sorry that I missed the VR meet last month. The reason I did is because you guys knew I got sick. Well, I got sick, and then my legs were hurting, or at least the human version of me's legs were hurting. My legs were fine, because I have virtual legs. They never hurt. But because of that, I actually couldn't do the VR meetup. However, getting back to normalcy this month, we are going to have a VR meetup this month on the 18th. I'm trying to really decide when. I mean, I want it to be sort of in the evening for Americans, but not too late for people in Europe. And maybe then it'll be the next morning for Australians. I want to try and find a time that works for everybody, which it's really hard to do, but I'm going to try anyway. So I will let you know what time that it happens, like closer. I'll let you know on Patreon. I'll send you all a message and be like, hey dudes, tomorrow at this time, and I'll give you the keyword and everything, and we'll all be cool, and then we can hang out in VR again. I swear, I want to go over. Can I catch on fire? No. Well, that's boring. I want to see if I could burn. Hello and welcome to my house. You know, I just bought this from some guy. I don't know who used to own it. His name was Satan. Either way, I wanted to let you know. I mean, a lot of times you know that I can't, I couldn't get up because my legs were really hurting and I was sick. But one thing that I could do is I could still get in VR and leave you a message from here. So I am absolutely 100% excited meeting you guys this month, February 18th. That's a Saturday. And we'll get together and we'll just hang out. We'll do whatever the heck you want to. But I miss you guys. I miss the VR you guys. And I want to see you guys again. And so I'll see you guys again here in, a couple of weeks or so, right? Yes. And then you can stand around and you can gaze and open your mouths in amazement at my lovely VR sexiness. And you can do it right in front of me, and I will not even charge you extra money. I am that good. So I can't wait to see you guys a little bit later this month. You know how much I love VR and just like hanging out in VR. It's like, I think it's better than having a fursuit. People out there with fursuits on and they're bouncing around like, yeehaw, I'm a cartoon animal. Get in VR. It's better. It's much better in VR. Give it a try sometime with your face. So that was what we've been doing. That was what we're doing now. Now, what about the future? What about them futures there? Huh? What about them futures? Okay, so future talk for the channel right now. I am still, and this is for patrons, I am still looking, trying to find the right spot, the right place to put all of the Deer 2 show. No, sorry, Deer 2. My bad, blind the bucket. The 2 cent show. I'm looking for a place where I can host that so that all my patrons can go in and they can just save them all or they can play them whenever they want to. I need to find a place to host those and upload them. Unfortunately, I need about, half a terabyte, I think. So it's not as easy to find that as I thought it was. But as soon as I do find that, I'm going to upload it and I'm going to let my patrons know. You guys will be able to download anything from that point. And who knows, maybe I'll pick up the show and just dump it directly in the server, in the storage, and you guys can just download it and watch it. And that way I won't have to put up with like anybody trying to censor it because it just goes to your computer. The only person, if your computer goes, no, this is wrong, then we gotta talk. So that I'm still looking for. There is a new show I'm planning coming up. I will describe it to your face. One thing I've always been fascinated with is MREs. I love those packaged, ready-to-eat meals. People talk about how bad they are, and that makes me curious because I want to know how bad they are. So pretty soon, I'm going to start doing a show where I review MREs, but I'm going to do it a little differently. I'm going to make the MREs like usual. However, I'm not gonna do it like people always like want to rip it open and they want to like do it in a ditch and like with dirt and like this is how they would have ate it. I don't want to do it like they would have ate it. Now I'm gonna set up with like candlelight and nice dishes and I'm with a suit and I'm going to review them as a snobbish fancy pants bastard. Yes, I am. So I'm gonna make probably 5 or 6 of those shows and see what you guys think of them. If you like them, then I'll keep going. I'll probably even ask for you guys to send me some MREs. That way I can like slap your name up there and go, hey, this meal provided by Dude, and then I can go and review your meal. Maybe that'll be fun, maybe it won't. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see if you guys like it. If you are, by the way, curious how you become a patron of mine, right there. Right, see, yes, that. Go there and you can sign up and you can give me a couple of bucks a month. You can give me $2 or $3, $5 a month. You could give me $4,800 a month, and I won't complain about that. But and by the way, I advertise a lot more now because I kind of have to. Things have gotten more expensive, including my rent. So I've been putting more. Hey, why don't you become my patron? I've been putting more of that out there now and then. But I want to let you all know you don't have to. I'm not saying that you have to do that. You don't.
You are perfectly welcome to watch every video that I make for totally free. If you just want to help me out a bit, that's when you become my patron, and that's when I really, really appreciate that. So there you go. If you're interested, please go down. There's a lot of special things you get when you're a patron. So there you are. Okay, I'm done advertising. I'm over. If you are a patron of mine and you are paying me over $10 a month, please write to me if you're not on the Discord chat. I know it's. I say this a lot, but people are just still discovering it. I mean, we just had another one just walk in from like last month. It's like, what? There's a patron? Yes, there's a Discord. Sorry, I said patron. My mouth is not work today. So yeah, if you're one of my patrons and you're $10 a month or over, let me know if you want to hang out and discuss all kinds of things. I mean, I try to spend some time hanging out with people on like Twitter and DMing people here and there, but I am nearly constantly on Discord in my channel there. So if you want to be a part of that, let me know. Also, another thing to let me. Some of you have said, hey, I'd like to send you a thing for when I do unboxings or just as a present or whatever. If you want to do that, let me know. Contact me either on Patreon or on Twitter or DM me anywhere and ask me what the address is, and I will just give it to you. I don't want to put it out in public because I don't know who's going to grab it and try to package me some nice fresh corn encrusted turds, so I want to know. If you want to send me something, just ask me and I'll give you the address. So well, that was your February boss show for February 2023. Wow, the years just keep ticking up, don't they? I mean, even younger people, I made a rant forever ago about getting older and how time goes by faster. I know it's going faster for young people, so imagine how fast it's going by for me. It's like last Tuesday, yeah, that was 2012 for me, okay? That's how, boom, it's just, I got my boosters on and I'm heading right towards a gravestone, let me tell you. I wanted to thank my patrons, every single one of you. You guys are amazing, and you keep me going. That's something that I know people just say, like if they have patrons, like, hey, you guys keep me going. But in my case, I'm not Jacksepticeye. I'm not Markiplier. I'm not pulling in 7 figures every year. So when I say that, I'm actually serious. You guys are keeping me going. So I hope that you enjoy this next month coming up of programming that I've got ready for you, and I've got it all planned out. Now I just have to make it. So thank you, patrons. Thank you, viewers, for watching all of my videos, or at least the ones that you can. And guys, I will see you again very soon.